What's up, y'all? It's your girl Stacy the Intuitive. Welcome back to my channel. So I just cleansed my decks with some gifted sage. I'm about to use a little bit of Paolo to just I like to get that going in the space. I love the smell. I feel like it balances things out, and it just gives that love. Whereas Sage Clear just brings that love and compassionate energy. So I just want to bring that through. So we're getting ready to do another reading today, guys. I'm very excited. Super excited. We got some sacred smoke going. I don't want to lollygag and talk too much. I just kind of want to get into it. We're using the Wisdom of the Oracle, and I'm just going to clarify with tarot. So here we go. Just getting messages for you guys. So I came into this reading with my own energy. It was kind of the energy of feeling like there's something I should do, but there's another thing pulling me. You know, that might be coming up for you guys too. So I just wanted to share it because I thought that. Usually when I say like, you know, say like, oh, maybe that's for them too. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, my intuition is telling me that's for them too. So yeah, there's this energy of like something you should do, something you want to do, but something else that pulls you. And for me, it was like the readings, but it was like, oh, but I could do this instead. Like my mind is kind of being pulled in a different direction, but it's me deciding to do this right here, right now, because I know that this is like what's best for me. So I'm going to get into prayer. The prayer is courtesy of Queen Cup Tarot. Please go check her out. Love her. She's amazing. It's a beautiful prayer. So we're going to go ahead and get started with a little bit of my own spin on it. Creator God, Prime Source, Ancestors, Guardian Angels, Spirit Guides, Spirit Animals, Nature Spirits, Fairy Beings, and other beings of benevolence on my team. Thank you so much for rising me up out of my bed this morning. And thank you so much for connecting me with the collective, with you every single day. Right now, please allow me to communicate clearly with the collective, receive for myself all the messages that are in our highest and greatest good, surrounding our material abundance, sustenance, the relationships closest to us, our personal ascension and development, and just any messages that you deem worthy at this time. Thank you, Creator God, Prime Source, Ancestors, Guardian Angels, Spirit Guides, Spirit Animals, Nature Spirits, Fairy Beings, and other beings of benevolence on my team for everything you do for me in the collective on a regular. All the healing energy, the support, the love, the guidance, and the protection. We are nothing without it, and we are nothing without you. So glory be to the Most High forever and ever. And so it is. So if you were here yesterday, you'll know, maybe you won't. I take 4 cards and then I get into the others. I might take some more. We'll see. It doesn't matter. It's just all logistics. So today we have the TikTok card, a change in the wind, yin, and chaos and conflict. Interestingly enough, when I woke up this morning, so maybe this is what we're doing. Sometimes I might be getting messages in the morning and we're bringing them here. Usually I take them personally, but not this morning, but I dissected it a bit this morning. Yesterday, I got the message in real time. Like something is happening in real time. So it got me thinking like something's happening in the present. That's kind of what I got. Like something is changing right now. Something is shifting right now. Like if there's a divine timing, it's right now. Like things are changing right now. And there's this energy of needing to be receptive because you are kind of brittled by conflict as you go through this. Something is shifting right now. It's going through a change. And I feel like you're in this receptive energy. You're in this energy where you're kind of receiving the energies that are coming to you. You are kind of enveloped in those energies. You're open to them and things like that. Like you're very like, you're just sitting and you're observing kind of. You're in that very feminine place of just like patience, of like gestation and everything like that. But there's like conflict happening around you. But you see like the contrast in these 2 cards. This one is so soft and this one just has like a lot going on. So that's what I'm feeling immediately off of the bat for you guys. Something is happening right now and it requires your stillness. It requires your receptivity. It requires your softness. It requires you to be still kind of in the midst of everything that's happening. Okay. I'm wondering if I want to get some more oracle. I'm just going to see what comes out if I shuffle a bit more oracle. We have Thinker. Okay. So we have Thinker, Orphaned, No Place Like Home. It would go like that. Go the Distance, and Mending. I got an interesting vibe from that. Oh, sorry, y'all. So what I got is this energy of, I was just thinking it's like you're thinking about being abandoned, but then there's this energy of coming back home to yourself, like being at home within yourself to the point where you could never feel abandoned. Maybe your mindset was focused on this place and now you're coming back home and you're going the distance in the sense that you now can have this ability to mend. And now it's coming full circle. Okay, I love when that happens. So we have the yin and chaos and conflict. This is about you being receptive, right, to the chaos and conflict and the change that it brings. A lot of the time for us, we're not receptive to the change that chaos and conflict can bring. We think of it with a very negative outlook. And we talked about this kind of yesterday. This is kind of connected to yesterday's message, where yesterday we were talking about that energy of what you bring to situations, the energy you can bring and to situations to transmute and whatever have you. But here, this energy is talking about a mindset, I think, really like a mindset of being orphaned and kind of really focused on this energy of abandonment and things like that. But there's like this energy of coming home. You know, you can never be abandoned when you're at home. And when we talk about home in this spiritual self sense, it talks about the home that is within you, the belongingness that's within you that happens just by existing. And to me, this go the distance and mending means like this energy of being able to actually engage in connections in some way. Because now you're receptive, now you're open, now you're engaged. When you always feel orphaned in a connection, if you hold that mindset, you're never going to actually be able to fully be engaged in a connection, because in your mind, it's over before it already starts. So we get this mending energy. It comes to like a meeting of the minds, like a meeting of the souls, like actually connecting, actually allowing closeness. And it's very counterintuitive for you right now as you find yourself in chaos and conflict, I feel. But the huge part about this is just you being receptive to your own energy or the promptings that you're getting, whatever you feel. If you feel at home within yourself and there's things going on around you, you have to hold your ground of being receptive to yourself. And that go the distance energy would be you eventually, which way? They say it would be you eventually coming to this place where now you are kind of in a leadership energy. I got some cards. I'll take them. I don't know. Like they flipped out, I guess. We'll take them. Whatever. So we got the Two of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Fool, and the King of Cups. Okay. Two of Cups and Two of Swords. I'm thinking of this as one person. So I'm thinking of this as someone who's like... It's like they're not seeing. It's like you're blind in a connection. It's like this energy of a person who like, I need to see it to believe it, but I'm not going to look at it. It's like they want to be on the fence because they don't feel like they know. They're on the fence because they don't feel like they can maybe trust this. And that comes through for me actually in reading the Fool here, because it's like this person taking a leap of faith to be in this. It's like they have this Two of Swords, so this is how they navigate through this connection with the Two of Swords, not with their cup, with the Two of Swords. So even though both of them could be offering their cup, both of them could have a cup here present, availability, openness, willingness to connect, there's this like on the fence, like, okay, like viewing everything very like through the mind and not connecting the emotions. It's like, yeah, I might feel it, but I don't believe in that. That's kind of the vibe. But I don't believe in that. It's like your mind getting in the way of your ability to see. And so this is taking a leap of faith to be in the King of Cups, to embody your emotions, which again ties to that yin, feminine, receptive energy, especially when what you're receiving is the vibes, the energy, the emotions and things. That's what yin energy is. It's about being receptive and, you know, feeling and thinking and all that. So this is a person who doesn't really connect well, because I don't really think they allow themselves to fathom true connection. Okay, this might not be an energy that, it always resonates later, but I'm like, okay, I'm feeling very detached from this energy. So this is a person who like is not really allowing themselves to connect. And there's going to be a leap of faith required of you in some way, it seems, to step into your emotional body. Okay. Interesting. Let's get deeper. I want to see how much more I can give to you guys for this message. Nine of Wands. Queen of Swords. What we got. Knight of Cups wanted to pop out but didn't. Hermit. And Chariot, this is very interesting. What I'm feeling here, I need to get the connecting elements first. I'm just getting messages, but it'll come full circle. So I'm getting as a person who is kind of like on the fence about what they express. It's like they're the wounded warrior. They like carry their sword very, very intentionally, very strongly. Like, this is my opinion and this is what it is. But with that Hermit here, it's like they keep this all within. They're very like, this is my belief and this is how I'm going to stand. And they don't let people get in the way of their beliefs. And this is something that this is a process that is mostly wholly internal. Very logical. They know the way that they think. They have a structured way of thinking. With this Chariot here, this is how they navigate. This is how they move forward. This is what they think is the strategy to getting everything that they want. So this is a person who has been very analytical, very mentally oriented for a very long time. And I think that this mental orientation, when we connect it back to the Orphaned card, is of this thing about how they think that people are going to treat them. So they kind of approach, I want to say they approach connections with indifference. I don't know if it's that or if, let's see what this Two of Swords is. Can we clarify the Two of Swords? Is it indifference? No, they're trying to be balanced. So interesting. They're trying to be harmonious. They're trying to account for, okay. They're trying to account for other people's perspectives that they might not be able to see. Interesting. Okay. They're trying to account for perspectives that they might not be able to see. So they're not inclined to just jump into their emotional body. They're not inclined to go based on their emotional promptings because they're wholly aware of the fact that there are things that they cannot see, and they want to approach situations from a place that is very unbiased, but in such a way that it doesn't allow them to indulge or receive their emotions, their feelings, their thoughts, like in a true way, right? That's resonant to them, because there's so much splitting that process that would be naturally internal. Very interesting. They keep their Queen of Swords energy to themselves, like what they think, what they feel. It's not that they don't let it shine, but it's a very like, it's not that they don't, but they only let it shine from within is what I see. But it really limits them in the way that they're able to experience situations. Okay, I'm so glad that the camera didn't go off. I got the notification. Normally it would go off. So let's get a little bit deeper into this, because okay, what are we wanting to tell the people? I get it, but what are we wanting to tell the people? Okay. Six of Swords, Two of Wands, Page of Wands, and Justice. Okay. So I like to see, right now I'm seeing the Six of Swords kind of as like a rite of passage energy, a transition. It's a transition that you're preparing for. This transition, though, is something that excites you, right? A transition into something that you want. A transition into something that ignites you. And that's what you deserve. Something that actually ignites you, because I feel like there has been this energy of like lacking that ignition within you, that fire within you, because of this like, I'm just picturing a person who's like, they want to be like so balanced and fair and things like that. They want to like, they don't want to assert anything as truth, so much so to the point that they actually kind of neglect themselves of the experience to just that childlike inner energy. You know what I mean? Like a child who just like, oh my God, ice cream truck, I've never seen that before. You're like you're not giving yourself that. You're like, but if the ice cream truck doesn't want people to come towards them, I don't want to get too excited about that. You get me? Like, it's really interesting. We got the Four of Swords, the Three of Wands, Four of Cups, and I think that that's why at this time you're being asked to receive instead. Like the ice cream truck came. You just need to receive. They're not even asking you to do anything or think of anything to do. And the chaos and conflict could be wholly internal. Where it's like, oh, I don't know. Like, I'm feeling all this, but I don't want to do this, right? It's this energy. Okay, you just need to be receptive at this point. You need to tune into your receptivity. So we have this reflection, this recovery, this rejuvenation. You're getting to recover as ships come in. But then I feel like with the Four of Cups here, it's like you're not available. You're not emotionally available for that. This stage of recovery where things are coming to you. That's what this is about. Because you're convinced that things are going to go bad, but things are literally coming to you right now. You don't have to do anything. I feel like in a way, by God and the divine, it's like the energy you've carried has been acknowledged, is being noticed. And we talked about this kind of yesterday too. Love when the messages connect, but the way that you navigate is kind of being acknowledged in that way. It's very humble, but it's like, okay, but the other side needs to come through. You need to be receptive. You need to be open and stuff like that. You don't have to do anything at this stage. You're literally just being asked to receive. Things are changing in real time. The change is happening right now. And there might be an internal conflict happening, but all you're literally being asked to do is just sit there and receive. You literally don't have to do anything. The conflict, maybe you've been trying to avoid the conflict or whatever. That has been maybe your aim in this whole thing is what I'm getting. And now you're at a stage just like, stop avoiding the conflict. Like, just let the conflict happen. You need to receive. Because the moment that you literally just stop, let everything happen, don't engage yourself in the conflict of whatever perspective you've been taking on, that's all you're being asked to do, okay? I hear you. I hear this. This is really nice. Y'all are being asked to receive. Okay. 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 So we got the Knight of Wands, the Sun, the Nine of Swords, and the Seven of Wands here. So this is like you, this is like you taking passionate action. It's like the actions that you're supposed to take are being made very clear. Whereas in the past, you were like unsure. It's like the actions are being made very clear. And the worries that you've had about certain actions and things like that, or just about like your fire energy, like you're overcoming those obstacles. It's like some of you have had a really hard time with the energy of taking action, with the energy of following your impulses, of following your passions, of following your fire, of letting your fire burn bright or whatever. You guys have had a really big problem with that because of all of these reservations and all of these notions about how you have to think and how you have to be. But there's this energy of the worries are being overcome. And so now you guys are in a place where like you can kind of be held by the divine. Ooh, I just dropped some stuff. I'm sorry. Where you can be held by the divine. This is pretty beautiful, okay? Building blocks. It's like, yeah, you guys have laid down beautiful foundations in this process, and now you can actually trust the actions you take. It's time for you to relax. It's time for you to put the bricks down. Just relax, you know? Like, you've done all of this work. You've been in service to others for so long. I'm really feeling like God wants you to allow confirmation, allow someone to be in service to you. And I feel like that's God and the divine, but it could be another person or something for you guys. I feel like this comes through in a lot of ways. It's things that are coming to you, like coming to you at this phase because you deserve it, because it's time. It's time. That's why, because it's time, okay? We got building blocks, time for a nap. To me, that's that energy of like, you've built all this, it's time to take a break. Chop wood. Just like allow yourself to do only what you need to do. Focus on like, you know, chop wood to me is like that energy of like, you go to work, you make your food, blah, blah, blah. Message in a bottle. This message in a bottle is about like receiving, like it's the energy of receiving. Just like as you live your life, this beautiful energy comes towards you. Could be a message for some of y'all. Could be some loving correspondence. But either way, I think it is kind of a message because it's like a message from God and the divine. It's like these things that are being bestowed upon you. The beauty of that. The message of that. The receiving of that. It's a gift either way. Beautiful energies, guys. I know my camera is about to run out of memory. So if it does midway, we'll just take it. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. But yeah, you're just being asked to receive right now. You don't need to account for everybody else right now. You just need to sit back and receive. We got the King of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. This is when the King of Pentacles gets a new idea and plans something lucrative based on all the things that he has already built for himself. It's like he already has the land and he has the soil. He knows all the things. He's prepared with it. So I do think that this will bring you guys into a very promising stage. It'll give you a new way of viewing yourself. And it also allows you to see lovers' choice. It allows you to see yourself in such a way where you can now trust your actions, you could trust your judgment, which I think is very important here. You could trust your judgment. It's like, if you've been in this position where you're like, okay, I don't want to be biased, I don't want to assert anything that I don't know, or all this type of energy. Now it's like, okay, I trust myself to express myself adequately. Queen of Pentacles, Hierophant, Everything is Fine card. I meant to take this out of the deck. Nine of Pentacles. So the vibe that I'm getting right now is just that you've worked really hard to curate your beliefs. It's okay to share those things. It's okay. The chaos and conflict is not going to break you, first of all, but it's time for you to be receptive and to connect. Because I think that this air of connection has been stopping you too from connecting with people. Because you're not wanting to connect, but you're wanting to be fair. Fairness is beautiful, but connection is also beautiful. Fairness is when everyone is allowed to express themselves authentically and fully without fear of being judged or condemned. Within reason, within boundaries, of course. But yeah, I feel like it's time for you guys to allow yourself to connect. And connecting can't always be analytical, right? You have to be willing to take that leap into your emotional body, into your expressive body, to receive other people, to receive yourself fully, and allow the synergy that can happen from that space. No more holding yourself back. All right? I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you guys next time. So grateful to have made this video. So grateful to be granted with the opportunity to give you guys messages. I'll see you next time. Bye.